Yeah. Okay. So the idea here today is to focus on mainly on strategies. So how many have requested me about discussion on how to actually buy or how to sell. So we'll try and do that. So to begin with, option buying. Option buying is, as I've always said, it's one of the toughest thing. It's far more difficult than selling options, because then you need, for selling options, you either need a direction or you need to know if there has been a volatility spike. So once you have a volatility spike, then if you enter an option selling position, then you're already entering when you have the advantage. Whereas for option buyers, it's going to be difficult because you need volatility on your side, or you need uh, open interest that has gone to an extreme since the market opened. Like if the open interest has really gone, I mean, it has taken off to the upside a lot, and price is sideways to down, then there is an advantage, because when if price turns, then you'll see unwinding, and then you can, due to that, the prices will get pushed, or option prices will get pushed and then pushed up. I mean, because sellers have to exit options. So that would be an advantage. So either IV or open interest advantage has to be there, or then you need to know the direction. So either in three, direction, IV, or OI, you need one to click. So that is important in buying. So selling, you have theta decay on your side, so you can take your time. If the market is not really too volatile, or it's reversing and then reversing back again, and all that kind of volatility is not there, then you can just initiate your positions and just wait for the time decay to kick in. So you'll be able to capitalize. So how is English okay, or anybody Hindi is preferable? I forgot to ask that.
You can continue like that, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so one, options buying. I have talked about price versus OI before. So here, let me go to historical. Yesterday, there is no point looking at Friday's chart because it was totally one way. So the only way was to, suppose you're looking at premium decay. Premium decay is what I would suggest for direction. And wherever market has opened, over here, it opened at 51.4, which is a fair price, which is synthetic futures price. So 51.4 is, suppose you are anchoring it, your center strike at 51.4, and looking at 3 or 5 at the near ATM. Then, as I said, once a line goes above 0 and above the fair price change line, then that is the direction you should be. So here you have to be in the direction of put. So that is, put is price is increasing. So as a buyer, you have to be on this side. And if you're a seller, obviously you have to be selling calls. So direction here is going to be clear. So discussing this day probably may not be that useful. So let me go to historical previous days. Yeah, 5th. So here, now the idea here is that when I said you either have to look for a OI spike or, OI going significantly higher, and at the same time price going down. So that is one clear-cut point where the OI would be trapped, or rather the sellers would be trapped. So here, from here, since the OI has gone from 18 lakhs to about 37 lakhs, more than double. OI has doubled in about 1.5 hours after market open. So here, from here, what happens is, if there is a price reversal, any price reversal will result in unwinding because there are too many people who have sold since morning, since market open. So these are the points where you could, this is of course quite risky because you have to enter and have a stop which is close by. You enter somewhere here, probably then have a close by stop close by here and hope that price just takes off to the upside. Because once the more price goes to the upside, the more unwinding will happen. So here price, once it starts going above VWAP, that is where big unwinding will happen on that side. Of course, there's no guarantee that it will keep going, but unwinding will take place. Over here, from here, the OI build up stopped completely, and then the OI went sideways. Now all this OI is all trapped because they have all sold. They have sold and they are expecting prices to still decay and go down, but instead the prices have reversed. Once they reverse, it is buyer's chance to try and capitalize on this movement, whatever it may be from here to VWAP or maybe slightly above VWAP. There are times when closer to expiry, you get really huge moves using this idea. But you have to, there's a lot of practice that is required. It is not easy, definitely not easy to catch this. And because you got to have a lot of patience also. So you need to look at this. The better way to look at this is to use option snapshot. So you can just watch multiple strikes where OI is increasing and price is falling. This side, since the market didn't turn at all, so option buyer would get an opportunity only if the price reverses. All these OIs, they are selling calls like anything over here. But only if the option price goes up towards VWAP, only then you will see unwinding. Otherwise, they are going to stay. I mean, they are expecting that the decay will continue to happen till end of market. So, I mean, trending days like Friday, there is that probably huge trending days like Friday, you can't do anything and price won't reverse at all. So you won't get these types of trades. But there are still these kind of trades here where you will see put price has gone down. I'll go here, 50,600 is, let me go here to explain that scenario. After price has fallen significantly. So this was, sorry, latest. I have to go to from latest. Here on this day, now here price has gone up. From here, price has gone down to VWAP, around VWAP, and then gone sideways. But if you see, open interest has increased significantly. It has increased significantly over here until here. So all these are buying opportunities. Over here, these are buying opportunities. You could buy here with a stop below VWAP, a little bit below VWAP. All these are again similar. I mean, here this was perfect actually, but call price did not reverse at all. If this would have reversed, this would have shot up like anything because my unwinding would have been huge because the buildup has happened. Like this went from like 12,000 OI to around 8.5 lakhs open interest. So if there was even a small reversal up to VWAP, huge unwinding would have happened, and then the price would have shot up like anything. So this would have been a great trade that you get 1 or 2 days before expiry, on expiry days also, but not on big trending days. Big trending days, this just kept going down. So here was an opportunity. You probably missed this. Suppose you missed this. This opportunity was still there. This, if you see in the morning, what happened is it went below VWAP and open interest increased. So again, this was a buy here. This was a buy here. Open interest increase and price going below, or price falling. Price falling, open interest increasing. This was a buy setup. Once this went over here, it was a buy here. But suppose you have missed it. Suppose you missed it, you could not catch it. So here also, this is a smaller setup, more tricky setup, but price from here has gone down, consolidated, whereas OI had gone down here, from here, OI increased until here. So all these were opportunities, buying opportunities with a stop below this, stop below VWAP. So here, if you would have caught over here also, then this would have been terrific, a good move, a good trade. So this is one way. So this you need to monitor, you need to monitor this chart. So multiple strikes, near ATM strikes, you can monitor which side you are seeing price going down and why going up, that kind of, you can look at those and then go and drill down and see what is happening and then try and position this. So this is one. The other would be, you need to look at where the IV spikes are happening. So suppose you're looking at this. Let me go here, multi-strike. Turn off this. So this IV has gone from 10 to 13, big increase in IV. So this, you have a selling here. I mean, you can sell options here because the IV has gone up significantly. There is a spike in IV. So in general, there is a spike in IV. So you could go in Nifty, you can go and probably look and see which options you can try and sell. So you still need to go in the direction of the market ideally. And since IV has gone up where price has gone down, actually the market has gone down. So you could look for calls. You can, how to sell calls. If you can find any low risk opportunities where you can probably, once this is, you are seeing a breakdown here, so then probably you will try and sell here or maybe again over here. So based on after IV spike, then you could look for, try and find options where that you can sell on in the direction of the market. So IV, overstatement of IV, I mean, IV is really going higher on a day, or it could also be like, it could also be in general the IVS spike. If you see, I've gone for 5 days. So 5 days. So on 6th morning itself, the IVS shot up like anything. So this itself is your signal that IV has shot up even on this day. Even on 4th, if you see, you got a good the IV, good increase in IV. So this also you could have sold options over here. Again, you should probably try and find the direction, and in the direction of the market, you should be selling options. That would be better. So again, whatever these spikes, whenever these spikes are there, generally at the start of the market, you will see these, and also during the day. So these spikes also will, it will give you added advantage because increasing spike means IV, increase in IV means that options are priced higher. So you're getting a more premium there. So that is one advantage you have. So especially if you are into positional trades, then probably on such days you can probably initiate positional trades over here, or either again in the afternoon when IV increase. So a good positional trade can be initiated. So for intraday also, intraday at the start of the market, if you see a spike like this, then it is a good idea to open positions for the rest of it. So this is the second one. We covered open interest, the idea of using open interest. And then we also covered idea using IVs when using IV spikes. So these are 2 points where this is purely, obviously, this is purely for option sellers. For options buyers, IV needs to continue to increase. I mean, if you're seeing, probably this day would have been good because the IV had increased, and then it probably continued to increase because it was a big trending day. So if you have a directional idea of the direction, then probably you're much better off as an option buyer. You can just initiate a trade in the direction of the market, and then you are far better off doing that, because even if the IV slightly goes down, but you're still, your direction is correct on the market, then you'll be able to withstand that decrease in premium due to IV decrease. So direction probably is the most important thing for option buyers. And how to find direction? One thing is again premium decay. So let me go to something historical. This is clear cut. The market went the put line went above zero, indicating that the market is going down. And then the whole day it was down. There's absolutely nothing. Even if you this was near. What I have done is taken the center strike where the market opened. If I uncheck this box, I'll get the actual values of synthetic futures price. So 51.4 was a place where market opened. So I use this as a center strike, and then you change only when market really goes down like anything. So the market really fell over here. So this is like 50,900 at about 10:10. So then maybe I'll change this to 50,900 after 1 hour. But even then, the picture is the same. There's absolutely nothing, no change in the picture. So it is clear that the trend is one side. Now let us look at other days, because that day was clear cut. Now this is Thursday, 5th. Now here, let me see where it opened. The closest was 51.5. I will take 51.5. So yeah, this is the one, correct. Now here the whole day probably initially it went down a little, but that was not even probably 100 points. It's not even 100 points, I guess. 547 to 50, not even. So very, very less move down, and then it went sideways for the whole day. This is now for option buyers. This is very, very important. What is important to look at in this tool is that you need one line above zero consistently, and ideally you also need the this line. Yeah, this is fine, because this if the put line is above zero, then the fair price line will obviously be below zero. So this was the only point where it was not clear for the day, where it looked like the market would continue to go down, because it broke this low over here, and then I thought that the market would continue to go down, but then it reversed. That's it. Over here, you probably, even if you were thinking that you would probably take a trade in this direction, if you would even have taken a trade in downside direction, you would have exited over here, and the rest of the day it was sideways. It is very important that one of these lines be above zero. Only then option buyer can really profit using a buying strategy. Because here, once both the lines are below zero, or there's nothing clear happening, then it is a sideways move. See, both these lines, what does this mean? This means that there is decay happening in both calls and puts. If decay is happening in both calls and puts, there's no point even looking at a buying option buying, because it's not going to give you much. Here market tried to rally, but you see that it's too far from the zero line. There's nothing much is happening. So it's not clear if the market will continue to go up from here. So there's no clear indication being given.
सर इसमें मेरा
Reverse
क्वेश्चन
and
था
went sideways.
हेलो
Yeah.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था इसके अंदर कि जो नियर एटीएम ने अभी 5 लिया हुआ है,
हाँ,
अगर इसको हम अगर एक्सपायरी फार है हमारी, तो शुरुआत में 7 ले तो सही रहेगा।
चलेगा 557 भी चलेगा, इसमें कोई
जैसे
इश्यू
अगर
नहीं है।
एक्सपायरी के दिन अगर हम सब 5 ले तो ठीक रहेगा, बाकी दिन अगर 7 ले तो कैसा रहेगा सर?
चलेगा, 7 भी चलेगा, 9 भी चलेगा, बस इससे ज्यादा मत जाइए। जनरली
ओके
5 to 9 ठीक है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
हाँ, नहीं जैसे मैं नॉर्मल यही करता हूँ कि एक्सपायरी जैसे 5 आता है तो उसको 5 कर लेता हूँ, ट्यूसडे को मैं 5 कर लेता हूँ सर।
हाँ, राइट, ठीक है, बराबर है, करेक्ट।
थैंक यू सर।
तो ऑप्शन बायर्स के लिए बहुत ही जरूरी है कि ये आप प्रीमियम डी के हमेशा देखते रहिए, और एक लाइन जीरो के ऊपर होना बहुत जरूरी है अगर आपको ऑप्शन बाइंग करना हो तो, क्योंकि वरना फिर दोनों में अगर डीके हो तो फिर आप प्रॉफिट कहाँ से मिलेगा? प्रॉफिट मिलेगा ही नहीं। अगर आप बहुत लकी है तो फिर आप अगर यहाँ पे अगर कॉल ले रहे हैं तो फिर यहाँ से यहाँ तक मिलेगा, लेकिन फिर उतना ज्यादा नहीं मिलेगा। अगर ये एक लाइन अगर ऊपर हो, कोई भी लाइन, दोनों में से एक लाइन ऊपर हो, तो उस
Sir,
डायरेक्शन
sorry to interrupt. Voice is very low. Can you please increase volume of the voice little bit, sir?
Let me see. I can remove this mic and probably use the laptop's mic and see once. I can try once. Is that okay? You want? I can try that. Should I try that?
Okay, sir. Please try.
Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. So
सर आपने अभी जो बताया फेयर प्राइस और को पी और सी का ऑप्शन का प्राइस, उसका कुछ रिलेशन है या जीरो से सिर्फ रिलेशन रखना है ऑप्शन बाइंग के लिए?
ऑप्शन बाइंग के लिए कौन सा समझा है? कौन सा प्राइस
या फेयर प्राइस
नहीं
जो
नहीं
बीच में?
नहीं हाँ, ये जो मैंने ये अनचेक किया और आपको फेयर प्राइस दिखाया, ये सिर्फ चेक करने के लिए था।
यस,
ये इसका नहीं, ये चेंज होना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये जो रेड और ब्लू लाइंस है वो प्योर चेंज है। ऑप्शन और पुट कॉल और पुट ऑप्शन के चेंजेस है ये, तो आपको ये
तो
भी
फेयर प्राइस
चेंज में
इंडेक्स का है क्या?
फेयर प्राइस, ये जब प्राइस चेंज हटाता हूँ, ये सिर्फ फेयर प्राइस के लिए, सिर्फ ये प्राइस
Okay.
कहाँ है ये चेक करने के लिए, बस ये
Okay.
सिर्फ ये चेक करने के लिए। ये अगर एक बार आप ये इसको प्राइस चेंज कर देंगे तो ये भी चेंज में ही दिखाएगा, यानी कि ओपन से, मार्केट ओपन से अब तक कितना चेंज हुआ है ये दिखाता है, सेम कॉल और पुट के जैसा।
ओके वो इंडेक्स का फेयर प्राइस है?
हाँ, इंडेक्स का है, करेक्ट।
ओके सर मीन्स उसका जीरो लाइन से मतलब नहीं है, जीरो ओनली रिलेटेड टू पी और सी ऑप्शन?
नहीं, ये अभी अब एक बार मैं ये जब प्राइस चेंज इनेबल करता हूं तो अब ये भी जीरो से इसका मतलब है।
अच्छा,
तो ये अगर ये निकाल देंगे ये प्राइस चेंज वाला ऑप्शन, तो फिर ये आपको एक्चुअल इंडेक्स का प्राइस दिखाएगा। इंडेक्स मतलब इंडेक्स का फेयर प्राइस दिखाएगा। अब ये फेयर प्राइस नहीं दिखाएगा, ये एक बार आप चेक करेंगे। तो अब ये चेंज दिखाएगा, मार्केट ओपन से अब तक फेयर प्राइस कितना चेंज हुआ है ये दिखाएगा। तो ये जरूरी, ये आपको देखना है, बहुत जरूरी है। ये अगर जीरो के ऊपर है तो फिर मार्केट थोड़ा बुलिश रहेगा, लेकिन एट द सेम टाइम ये भी जीरो के ऊपर हो तो फिर आपको बाइंग में अपॉर्चुनिटी रहेगी।
हाँ वही पूछना था सर। सी का भी जीरो के ऊपर है और फेयर प्राइस भी अबाउट जीरो है,
हाँ,
तो
फिर
मोर सी
हाँ,
में ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटी।
एग्जैक्टली बराबर।
ओके, और सी पी का रहेगा तो पी का अबाउट जीरो रहेगा लेकिन फेयर प्राइस बिलो जीरो रह सकता है तभी,
हाँ, फेयर प्राइस तो
और
बिलो
नियर
जीरो
जीरो।
रहेगा। राइट।
ओके सर, ठीक।
Sir, one small doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Now from this premium decay, actually, I'm trying to sell options. So
Okay.
suppose I book some, I've taken some trade and I booked it, and again I want to take some opportunity. Is there any idea how I can re-enter or select some prices from this chart or from something OI?
Whenever there is a spike, there is this price spike, like something
Green,
like this.
oh, green line.
Yeah.
Ah.
So whenever it has increased, probably this, then you can probably say, because trend is still down, so you can, but calls have gone up and now they're turning down again. So probably this is the point where you can probably try and sell a call again.
Okay. If I want to select a call there, any idea, can you guide me? Is there any way from that software or something, identity, like, I can choose some strike price for that?
Strike price selection is probably a very
I know,
different thing.
but
Yeah.
just an idea to only. It's just a.
Sorry to interrupt you, Sanjay bhai. You can select a strike price above the support and resistance.
Yes.
Above or below.
See, one thing is you need to, obviously it has to be out of the money.
Okay. Out of the money.
Based on delta also.
Yeah, on delta, probably a 20 delta or whatever, they're based on your comfort level. So
mean,
that
only for
would be a-
intraday, like मैं बोल रहा हूँ intraday, देखिए जैसे आपने क्रजर रखा था वो 13 means nearly 1 o'clock it is like.
Yeah. So that's right. So I think still out of the money, 20-30 delta is probably preferable.
Okay, I will check out it, sir.
Yeah, not closer than that because it will be risky.
20 minimum 20 or 20, 25.
Yeah, that will be better actually. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
sir. Okay, sir. I know should do it, but I'll check it up on live.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
That will give you pain very less.
Yeah.
Yeah, bhaiya,
And that will give you pain less.
I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
less pain. Yeah.
Less
Basically,
pain,
Less,
less pain.
Yeah, very.
when you find a pain, you exit it.
Okay.
Yeah, because suppose you go for a at the money strike and price reverses, then it's immediately at risk, right? So
Yes, sir.
if you are slightly out of the money, then at least you have some buffer.
I usually look at the bank nifty. I've never looked at the delta, to be very honest. I've been looking at the price. Usually I choose something around 180 to 200 rupees. Like I never checked on the deltas. So I feel those, they don't jump too high. Like they might go to 220 and come back, fall down in the range. Like,
Yeah, but what happens is price closer to expiry, then you'll get very close to ATM.
नहीं
If
नहीं
you-
expiry के दिन में नहीं मैं बोल रहा
हाँ.
हूँ like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, like these 2 days, like I would try to do it.
Okay, you can look at delta because then it will be a lot more consistent.
ठीक है. And what about the expiry date delta? What I should look at, sir? Same 20?
Expiry day, what happens is after afternoon and all that, then delta and all that will not matter much because the deltas will be very, very close. Even if you go for 20 delta, it'll probably be very close to ATM.
Okay.
So that day, probably you can just see if there is significant premium there, and based on that, you have to do.
So,
it is going to be
Based on OI or you might be
yes,
take
something
the
like that. Yeah,
next expiry.
open interest change, Y change, and all that you can take a look.
एक बार हमको और okay, when you're taking the still progressing the webinar, one time more on the OI.
Yeah, sure. We'll
I'm
go
really
there.
not able to understand OI from very long time. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So this is about direction. So one other tool that I keep talking about for direction is Y stats beta. And over here, just select 30 minutes intraday Y change. This option auto update, this should be enabled. This, and this. Now what happens is, let me just show you morning. So I'll take, so this is approximately 30 minutes. No, sorry, 48. Now this is 30 minutes. So once you click 30 here, what will happen is it will keep this range at 30 minutes and it will move this range live, exactly maintaining this 30 minutes. Once you click on this. So, and this over here is going to tell you in 30 minutes, last 30 minutes, what is the position of open interest, Y change in 30 minutes. What has happened? So here, call buildup has happened and put unwinding has happened. Call buildup, put unwinding, which is bearish. So call buildup is lot more than put buildup, and put buildup actually recently unwinding also has happened. This white area shows you the unwinding. That is, positions have got closed in the last 30 minutes. Put side positions, if they have got closed, then people were a little bit, they felt that there was a risk, more risk to the downside, and they closed put positions. So that's the reason why. So it could mean that market may be going down. They thought that maybe their positions were risky and that there is a chance that market will go down. So they have closed their positions, and call sellers have built call side positions. So it is bearish. So now once you click 30 minutes over here, this 30 minutes thing will continue to move like this. And dynamically during market hours, automatically, it will show you what the status is, what is the sentiment of the traders or market live sentiment, what is happening, it will show you. And this is not the only thing that you should look at always. Premium decay is important because it will tell you about price, what is happening to the price. This will tell you what is happening to OI sentiment. So both are important, price and OI. So keep an eye on both premium decay and Y stats. So which will tell you open interest sentiment. So this is Again, this is important. Again, make sure you select at least about 5 or 7 strikes. So you get a significantly good reading over here.
Excuse, sir.
More than, yeah.
It shows as per expiry.
Yeah. Whatever expiry you have selected, it shows
Okay.
as per that.
Okay.
Oh, the green bar is full, no, sir?
Hello.
Yeah, green is call for me. I have not changed it. Green is call. So green full. Green full means there is build-up happening. There is build-up happening.
Okay.
It is basically addition of these green bars. These green bars that you are seeing here, they are more, right? And there is no unwinding in green bars if you see. So all build-up is happening. Whereas put side,
More writing is happening there.
yeah, put side, what has happened? Put side, see, people are in the money positions are being closed. In the money positions, all these are in the money strikes. So their unwinding is happening on all in the money put strikes. So they are perceiving risk. I mean, people are thinking that, okay, now market is still going down and it has gone down since morning and there is a lot of build-up also happening and probably market could go down. So in the money, they are already in loss. All these in the money are already in loss. So they are closing down positions. And we saw that market went down. I mean, this is for Friday only. Right? Yeah, Friday only. So market continued to go down. So you'll see lot and lot continuing unwinding. Yeah.
Please check for 15 minutes, sir.
15. 1 minute. This is end of the day. So manually, now I am checking. So I have to do it manually over here. 30. Sorry, it will be 15 minutes. For 15 minutes will be how much? 35. You can say this. 20, 35. Probably, yeah, probably you can take this approximately. This one. So you can try this during market hours because this will be a lot better. You can just click 30 here and make sure auto update range is on. So once you click auto update, it will automatically move with the market.
सर
You can
इसमें
check.
क्वेश्चन था
हाँ बोलिए.
ये इसमें जैसे ही सुबह 9:18 से ही अगर 30 कर देंगे 30 कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा कि 9:48 के बाद 30 करें.
नहीं आप 30 कर दीजिए. ये ऑटोमेटिकली 30 तक
हाँ मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं कि
expand होते जाएगा.
9:48 अपने आप ही
हाँ.
हो जाएगा ना सर फिर वो.
अपने आप ही हो जाएगा. अपने आप ही हो जाएगा.
हाँ वही ठीक है.
Sir, 3 minutes later.
Yeah, this is 15 minutes. You can keep 15 minutes also. It's just that sometimes what happens is during a trending move, it's not a problem. But when the market is sideways or so, this the reading here is going to jump from bullish to bearish, bearish to bullish, and that kind of thing. So little bit more, 30 minutes probably would be a good idea. But then again, it's up your preference. I mean, your preference. If market has gone down significantly and then you are looking for a reversal, then you can probably look at 15 minutes. So, or if market has gone up a lot and then you are expecting a reversal, then you can watch 15 minutes. When you get a reversal, you might catch it a little bit sooner.
Sir, these bars are including buyer's data or only a call writer or put writer data?
No, this is all open interest contracts, right? Futures and options contracts. So these are going to be buyers and sellers, both. So there is no way to identify because for every buyer, there has to be a seller in futures and options. So there is no way to distinguish between buyers and sellers here. The only way to distinguish is which side positions are more, whether it's on the call side or put side. That is the only way to identify whether it's, and you think about it from the writer's point of view over here while analyzing open interest, because writers are who will face or option sellers are who are at more risk. As an option buyer, I can wait. I mean, I'll just reduce my positions and I'll wait, even if market has gone against me. But option seller can't wait. He is already leveraged because he has very little premium. So he's going to sell many lots. And he sells many lots, then he's at more risk. So even a little bit movement, he has to adjust. So that is why they have to position correctly. That is the reason why this shows proper sentiment, because especially unwinding is very important. you have to try and always look where unwinding is happening. Very important, because unwinding is showing you what is in the minds of the traders. I mean, if people are exiting put positions, that means they are feeling that the market may be going down. Their positions are at risk. They are already leveraged. There are too many. They are holding too many lots. So they have to exit some positions. So unwinding, you will see unwinding. If you see call side unwinding, then there is a chance that market can go up, because then call side option sellers are probably thinking that there is risk to their positions. So and look at these after 9:30 or so. So let the data build up a little bit. Then after that, it really starts to give you some good indications from 30 minutes onwards and all that. So it will be really good.
The data is fetching from NSE option chain or
This
directly?
is NSE's direct feed, 1 minute delayed feed.
Okay.
This is not from NSE website actually. This is all accurate data. It's all official NSE feed. Yeah, so this is the, yeah. So as I was saying, you should keep an eye on this always, open interest change, because this tells you what is happening in the minds of traders. So open interest sentiment, you will be able to get it from here. And premium decay, because that is directly based on price. So what is happening to price? Price is finally, that is the most important thing. So this is probably to give you some idea of what may happen going forward, but price will tell you what is happening right now. So this is where you have to actually take action. So price is the most important thing. You have to finally, because that is where your profit and loss is. But keep an eye on the sentiment also. That is what I say. And for option buyers, again, it is extremely important you stay on the right side. So you have to be on the right side of open interest sentiment, or at least price base, definitely, because price, you cannot ignore this premium decay tool. Extremely important, because this will tell you which side you should not be on. This will clearly tell you you have to be on the downside, focusing on downside, no focusing on call side. There's no point. And historical go anywhere. Let us go to third, 4th September expiry. So 2nd September, where market opened 51.5 here. This also, see, it is over here since morning. Now it is continuously on the downside. So you should be focusing only on the downside in the morning. 2nd September, you have to be focusing only on the downside. There is no point buying calls. You should be looking at how you can buy puts over here. That should be your focus. Now here, there is a pause over here. Here, put line has come below 0. So that means downside move is probably over. But look at this line also. There is absolutely nothing happening here. Even though this has come below 0, this has not gone until here. If this call line also had gone over here, then we would be in a really, we should have to look really closely, because then the market can go to the upside also, because maybe this will break above 0 and go. But here, this is telling you that the calls are not increasing at all. Call prices are not increasing at all. So you might get a reversal here. Always anticipate a reversal here if calls are not picking up. If calls also are reaching over here to 0 line, then you have to wait and watch and see, maybe the calls are going to break out. Then probably you'll focus on calls. That's the way to look at it. This again over here. Yeah.
Call and put total premium, or it's a change of premium?
This is change of premium since market open for these strikes.
सर 3 सितंबर का देखिए सर, ऐसा हुआ था, जरा एक बार लगा
के EXTC और EXTP मतलब?
Oh, that is extrinsic value, time value.
Okay.
It is time value. I need to still check something, and then I'll discuss more about this, or how to use it properly. So for now this is there, but I mean this is going to be almost similar to this, but only when there are extremes you will see that at extremes this increases, on these extremes this increases, but this I don't know if this is going to give you some idea or not. We'll discuss this later. I'll try and find out more on this. Okay, somebody was asking me to look at
3rd सितंबर का देखिए
3rd September. या दिस इज ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. देखिए मॉर्निंग ऐसा लग रहा था कि कॉल्स ब्रेकआउट हो जाएंगे. तो एक ये मैं जूम कर लेता हूं. यहाँ पे थोड़ा क्लैरिटी नहीं था क्योंकि नीचे आ रहा था ये सिंथेटिक प्राइस के, लेकिन फिर भी ओवरऑल बुलिश था मॉर्निंग. यहाँ पे फिर खत्म हो गया, यहाँ पे थोड़ा ट्रेंड खत्म हो गया और उसके बाद पूरा साइडवेज, पूरा साइडवेज, फुल साइडवेज लास्ट मार्केट के एंड तक. यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट 3 बजे ब्रेकआउट हुआ, ये पूरा साइडवेज था. यहाँ पे स्पाइक हुआ, नीचे मार्केट नीचे जाने का लग रहा था कि नीचे जाएगा, लेकिन गया नहीं, स्पाइक हुआ. फेयर प्राइस अगर डायरेक्टली अगर फेयर प्राइस देखिए, यहाँ पे ब्रेकडाउन हुआ था, यहाँ पे मार्केट यहाँ पे ब्रेकडाउन हुआ था इसके, लेकिन बस ये सीधा रिवर्स होके साइडवेज चले. ओवरऑल साइडवेज डेज था, ओवरऑल साइडवेज डे था, क्योंकि आप देखें कि कोई भी लाइन क्लियरली जीरो के और सिंथेटिक फ्यूचर्स प्राइस के ऊपर नहीं था. सिंथेटिक फ्यूचर्स प्राइस चेंज लाइन के ऊपर नहीं था, कोई भी लाइन नहीं था क्लियर, और जीरो के ऊपर भी नहीं था क्लियर. सिर्फ सुबह में थोड़ी देर के लिए था, 9:30 तक था, बस 9:30 9:35 तक था. उसके बाद साइडवेज चले. और ये जब साइडवेज होता है, ये पैटर्न, ये जब आप देखते हैं, ये ऑप्शन सेलिंग के लिए परफेक्ट है. ऑप्शन बायर्स साइड में आपको रुकना है, आपको ट्रेड लेना ही नहीं है बस, क्योंकि फायदा ही नहीं है ट्रेड लेने का बायर्स के लिए. ऑप्शन सेलर्स ऐसे टाइम पे अगर सेल करेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा.
सर सिर्फ इंट्राडे के लिए यूजफुल रहेगा, पोजिशनल के नहीं होगा?
हाँ, ये तो पोजिशनल के लिए नहीं है, ये सिर्फ प्योरली इंट्राडे के लिए ही है, क्योंकि इंट्राडे चेंज ट्रैक कर रहे हैं इसमें. इंट्राडे चेंज ही ट्रैक कर सकते, ये पोजिशनल भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन
सर अभी आपने जो बताया ना,
हाँ,
कि ये साइडवेज हुआ, उसके साथ फेयर प्राइस भी फ्लैट ही रह रहा है, इसका
हाँ,
मतलब वो साइडवेज कंसिडर करेंगे आप. लेकिन फेयर प्राइस अप जा रहा है, लेकिन दोनों प्रीमियम का डीके जीरो के नीचे है, तब
हाँ,
क्या इंटरप्रेट कर सकते हैं?
नहीं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि फेयर प्राइस थोड़ा ऊपर है जीरो के, लेकिन
हाँ.
ट्रेंड मार्केट में ट्रेंड तभी होता है जब ये एक लाइन फेयर प्राइस लाइन के भी ऊपर हो.
ओके
ये दोनों फेयर प्राइस चेंज के नीचे ही हो, अगर दोनों, तो साइडवेज ही होता है. तो
ओके
ऐसा जब ये जब दिखता है, मार्केट के बहुत एंड पे था ये, मगर ये जब होता है तभी ट्रेंड होता है मार्केट. और आता है कभी कभी, अब आप देखेंगे कि पूरा का पूरा दिन चलता है. आपने देखा था कि फ्राइडे के दिन वैसे ही हुआ था, तो फुल डे सिंथेटिक फ्यूचर्स प्राइस लाइन के ऊपर ही होता है. तो वैसे दिन आप फिर ऑप्शंस बाइंग बहुत अच्छा चलेगा.
सर, मैंने एक ऑप्शन एक्सपायरी में भी देखा है कि
हाँ,
आप जीरो के पास है ना, पी और सी का क्रॉसओवर हो रहा है और उसको हायर हाई कर रहा है, सी का हायर हाई कर रहेगा तभी, तो सर सडनली स्पाइक होता है. आपके प्रीमियम डीके के हिसाब से भी देखेंगे ना, अभी क्रॉसओवर हुआ ना 2 o'clock के बाद में.
हाँ,
तो अभी ये जीरो के पास रहेगा ना, तभी है ना वो 5 रुपीज का 100 रुपीज होगा, वो तब बहुत सारे सिनारियो. उसके बारे में थोड़ा सर आपके पास कुछ डेटा रहेगा तो उसको विथ एग्जांपल बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा.
हीरो टू जीरो वाले ट्रेड्स
हाँ
ऐसे
सर,
टाइम
वो
पे
हाँ ऐसे टाइम पे.
पता नहीं. नहीं,
ओके.
ये आप जो क्रॉसओवर जो बोल रहे हैं, वो
हाँ
तो
सर.
ठीक है, लेकिन इशू यहाँ पे क्रॉसओवर होके फिर यहाँ से ब्रेकआउट हो गया और फिर कंटिन्यू हुआ, लेकिन वो फिर
अच्छा.
वैसे अब बहुत सारे देखेंगे आपको. यहाँ पे ये है,
हाँ
बहुत
सर.
सारे दिखेंगे आपको, फिर वो रुकना पड़ेगा वैसे भी. आप
ओके.
एक ब्रेकआउट लीजिए और यहाँ अगर आप ट्राई करेंगे तो फिर शायद चलेगा, क्योंकि यहाँ पे डिफरेंस भी काफी हो गया है. लेकिन आप देखेंगे वैसे बहुत बार होता है वैसे, तो आप
ओके सर.
कंसिस्टेंटली आपको ऐसे कुछ बनाना पड़ेगा. मैंने तो ऐसे कुछ देखा नहीं है, लेकिन वो हीरो जीरो वाला तो वो जो ट्रैप होता है,
हाँ
तो
सर.
आपको उससे ही बेस्ट ट्रेड मिलता है. वो जो मैंने पहले डिस्कस किया था, ओपन इंटरेस्ट एक तरफ जब हो जाता है,
हाँ सर.
तो वो टाइम पे होता है. और एक्सपायरी के दिन आते हैं वैसे ट्रेड्स भी आते हैं, लेकिन अब इसके हिसाब से एग्जैक्टली वो कैसे करें, क्योंकि क्रॉसओवर्स तो ये बहुत होते हैं। आप देखेंगे कि कॉमन रहेगा क्रॉसओवर इसमें। ऐसा है कि क्रॉसओवर होता नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है। तो अब वो
Okay.
क्रॉसओवर कंटिन्यू होता है या नहीं, वो तो फिर यहीं पे पता चलेगा, वो यहीं पे पता चलेगा।
मतलब
हाँ इसलिए
जो ट्रेड अबव जीरो ही देखना है।
हाँ अबाउट जीरो, फिर वहीं पे रिलायबिलिटी मिलेगा कि फिर, वरना
Okay.
वैसे क्रॉसओवर्स तो होते हैं, बहुत होते हैं, फिर आप कैसे
ओके,
डिसाइड कैसे करेंगे, वो है।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू।
राइट।
Yeah, Shrikant sir.
या
Okay, in this chart itself, which is right in front of us, is there a possibility that the chart remains in the full time frame, in the timeline till 3:30, and the indicators of the C and the P and the fair price move in bits and pieces from here, the way it is being shown here right now?
it should
Instead
be
of,
like that. It's not happening.
no. It is happening. It is currently, if you bring it to say 9:18 right now,
हाँ
if you bring it to 9:18, the whole thing will be super expanded, right? It is expanded and visually to immediately take. So, but if at 3:30, the thing looks extremely clear. So, is there a way that this can change to a time frame of 3:30 till 3:30,
yeah,
and the chart
actually
moves in smaller equations there itself, like
it
this?
should happen like that actually, because few other charts do happen like that. Let me take a look at this, and because that
Have I made myself? Are you
I
able
got
to
it.
get what?
I got it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this exact chart, the way it is being shown, if we can
So
see
it
it
should,
at 9:30 also.
yeah, it should start here and it should display this, and the rest of the chart should be blank.
Blank, right.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that is there visually, I think it is going to completely, we don't have to continuously, because that whole thing expands
Yeah.
so much that it probably it confuses me. Mother, it is my problem probably, but maybe if it happens, it will be fantastic.
No, actually it has to happen. I think if it is not happening that way, it is a bug, and
Okay.
I'll get that fixed immediately.
ठीक है
I'll
sir.
take a look on tomorrow itself, and I'll get
Oh.
it fixed.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Because few other charts like cumulative OI change and all that, they update that way already.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that's
I'll
right.
make sure
That's
that
right.
this also updates that.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. So और एक तो और कोई क्वेश्चन आपके इसमें, और कुछ आपको?
सर एक सवाल सर।
हाँ बोलिए।
सर ये प्राइस जो कौन सा प्राइस BSOI है ना,
हाँ
तो उसमें क्या है, पीसीआर से तो हम तो एग्जिट हो गए। हम जैसे कि मैंने एक ट्रेड लिया भी था ऐसे, तो एक अंदाजा नहीं बनता है जैसे कि हम पीसीआर जैसे जो आपको क्लियर जैसे मॉर्निंग टाइम में देखिए ये, हाँ यही देखिए कुछ साइड का देखिए सर। जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे एंट्री लिया तो शायद ये 9:45 के साइड में आसपास में ट्रेड लिया। ये पुट साइड में देखिए सर, पुट साइड में
कौन सा कॉल का या पुट?
बाइंग साइड में देखिए सर, पुट साइड में देखिए सर,
पुट साइड में।
हाँ इसमें मैंने एंट्री लिया, ठीक है सर।
ओके।
जैसे पीसीआर का वो थोड़ा डाउट था कि पीसीआर से हम लोग मतलब जैसे क्या कैसे एंट्री किया जाए, मतलब एग्जिट किया करेंगे हम ऐसे।
पीसीआर तो फिर नीचे जा रहा है, तो
हाँ तो फिर ऐसे मतलब नीचे डाउन और फ्लैट हो गया, उसके बाद हमको एंट्री एग्जिट होना है क्या, कैसे सिस्टम है इसका?
अगर पीसीआर के हिसाब से करना है तो फिर यहाँ पे कहीं अगर पीसीआर ऊपर जाना चालू हुआ तो यहाँ था, लेकिन फिर भी क्लियर नहीं था यहाँ पे, क्योंकि इसी लेवल पे है वो यहाँ पे।
क्योंकि यही है कंडीशन की मुझे वो उसमें वो ये था ना, प्राइस के हिसाब से हमने देख के इसको हमने वो एग्जिट कर दिया। उसके बाद देखा प्राइस तो ऊपर चला गया, लेकिन एक आइडिया नहीं बना पीसीआर हिसाब से देखने के लिए।
नहीं एक्चुअली पीसीआर के हिसाब से एग्जिट मत लीजिए, क्योंकि पीसीआर एक बहुत लाइक डायरेक्शन वाला इंडिकेटर है। तो आप एग्जिट, एक बार आप ऑप्शन बाय करते हैं तो ऑप्शन प्राइस के हिसाब से एग्जिट होना चाहिए।
अच्छा
वही बेटर रहेगा। पीसीआर दूसरे कोई भी इंडिकेटर से एग्जिट मत लीजिए। ऑप्शन ये तो है ओपन इंटरेस्ट फ्लैट हो जाएगा, जहाँ पे ये ऊपर जो मूव जा रहा है, ओपन इंटरेस्ट यहाँ पे गिर रहा है, तो वो थोड़ा फ्लैट हो जाएगा। लेकिन इसके भी बेसिस पे एग्जिट करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है, क्योंकि वो क्लियर सिग्नल्स नहीं रहेंगे आप।
तो मैंने इसको पहले ही उसको जैसे कि अपना वो शायद वो 160 पॉइंट अब पहुंच गया, उसके बाद हमने वो एग्जिट कर दिया, डाउन आने लगा, तो फिर
हाँ,
इसलिए
हाँ,
इसीलिए
राइट
यही था। और
बराबर
सर
है।
और एक क्वेश्चन था सर,
हाँ
जैसे कि आपने वो प्राइस डीके वाला था ना, वो खोलिए एक बार सर।
हाँ,
उसमें निफ्टी में दिखे सर, निफ्टी में शायद वो एक्सपायर था, वो सडनली था ना।
कौन सा?
हाँ इस
हाँ,
पे इस पे शायद मैंने ट्रेड कहीं लिया था, तो फिर क्या उसमें कंडीशन क्या है, जैसे कि हमने इंडिया मनी में ऐसा देखा जाए तो फिर उसमें ज्यादा वो हमको मुनाफा फायदा मिलता है। तो ये अगर हमने स्लाइड आउट ऑफ द मनी हमने ले लिया तो फिर वो ज्यादा डीके बहुत जल्दी होता है, इसीलिए मैं बोला ये तो भाई मतलब कुछ साइड का ऊपर ही ऊपर जा रहा है ना।
हाँ,
तो
हाँ,
अगर कुछ साइड का भी मैं ट्रेड लूंगा फिर भी आउट ऑफ द मनी, मान लीजिए एट द मनी से नीचे वाला प्राइस हमने बाय किया है, एटलीस्ट आपका जो 1 बजे के बाद हमने ट्रेड लिया, तो भी इसमें वो डीके बहुत जल्दी होता है। इसके लिए क्या कैसे देखा जाए इसको सिस्टम?
नहीं, एक तो क्लोज आउट, ज्यादा आउट ऑफ द मनी मत लीजिए, क्लोजर टू
हाँ,
मनी आइए, या फिर आप ऑप्शन बायर है तो आप इन द मनी या एट द मनी भी रह सकते हैं आप, क्योंकि फिर
क्योंकि ये
उसमें
तो
उसमें डीके बहुत कम आएगा।
सर इसमें तो आइडिया तो है हमको, मतलब देख लेता हूँ इसको। इसमें कंडीशन क्या है, हमने एक चेक किया कि इसमें जो निफ्टी में ट्रेड किया था मैंने, और जो एट द मनी के नीचे वाला प्राइस था लगभग 1 बजे के आसपास हमने ट्रेड लिया, लेकिन वो भाई डीके बहुत जल्दी होता है, इसीलिए मैं बोला
हाँ,
आपको मैसेज, तो
वो तो है।
आपको इसीलिए मैंने मैसेज भी किया था एक बार, तो आपने एक आइडिया दिया था हमको, बोला ठीक है सर।
जी,
हाँ,
राइट।
इसीलिए मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि इसमें अगर एक्सपायरी के दिन आएगा तो उस दिन शायद उसको जैसे कि इंडिया मनी ट्रेड लिया जाए तो ठीक है मेरे
हाँ,
हिसाब से।
एक्सपायरी जितना क्लोज होगा एक्सपायरी का उतना इन द मनी में आ जाना चाहिए, क्योंकि फिर
क्योंकि एट द
वरना
मनी से
फिर
ऊपर
डीके।
वाले ट्रेड, हाँ एट द मनी से
हाँ,
ऊपर वाला ट्रेड लेने से बहुत फायदा आपको मिलेगा, अगर आउट ऑफ द मनी लिया आपने आपको तो हो गया काम।
हाँ, वो डीके के वजह से पूरा चला जाएगा, कुछ भी मिलेगा
हाँ है,
नहीं।
मैंने उसको
बराबर,
टेस्टिंग भी किया है सर, उसमें फायदा
राइट,
नहीं मिलता है।
करेक्ट है, वो बराबर है।
यही है सर।
बायर्स के लिए वो बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। करेक्ट।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सर, मैंने देखा हूँ उसको।
सर, एक डाउट सेशन वीकली रहता है सर?
हाँ, जनरली जब हर वीक तो पॉसिबल नहीं होता है, टाइम नहीं रहता है, मगर जनरली आप अगर रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे तो फिर मैं कंसिडर कर सकता हूँ, वी एटलीस्ट ऑल्टरनेट वीक्स तो कर सकता हूँ।
Okay, sir. Thanks for that. Your explanation is very nice. Thank you for it.
थैंक यू, थैंक्स अ लॉट।
Sir, can you throw some light on the straddle chart, sir?
Yeah, I'll go to straddle charts. I wanted to do. Okay, let me
Snapshot.
straddle snapshot.
How can we decide? Can we do some straddles like monthly basis or something?
Oh my God, monthly
Or
basis.
2 weeks?
You're taking.
Or
No, I mean this
no,
is
be a
just
weekly or monthly. That is okay. Whatever it is like.
okay. No, this straddle snapshot is just to give you an idea of where the decay is happening uh, for today, and how much decay has happened since previous day, that kind of thing mainly. So it's not, I mean, using this, I don't think you can form any kind of strategy as such. This is just to give you a snapshot of that.
Which is the decay, sir? The red one or the blue green?
Yeah, this is the decay. This is actually increase in straddle price.
Okay.
So this is all decay. All this red that you see is decay minus. That is since market open, from previous day's close, and then weekly and monthly. Weekly and monthly, you'll see like monthly for weekly or weekly expiry, you won't see monthly change at all. For monthly expiry, you'll see this. So this is in 1 week how much it has changed since previous close, since today's morning market open. So it's that. There is one more column getting added over here, which is the straddle percent. So which is percentage of this percentage of the price over here. That will get added. But this is all to just give you an idea of whether any good decay is happening near the money, and what kind of decay is happening and that kind of stuff. So this is there only for that. So you need to actually form a strategy either using straddle charts or something like that. That will be better.
Srikant sir,
yeah.
in the very beginning, Ajaz sir was asking like one premium can be keep in premium decay or any other chart. So yes sir, here in the strategy straddle watch we can see that sir.
I didn't get you. What was that?
Yeah, straddle watch. Go there, sir. Yeah. So, Ajaz Ahmed, sir, you can see that one premium only, sir. In the premium DK, minimum you can select 3, right? So here you can see only one.
Okay, the difference. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call
yeah.
and put.
All input. Okay. Visually they can see. Yes, that's right. Oh yeah. Yes, correct. Very true. Very true. Fine. Okay, let me
Yeah,
come
you
back.
are correct. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, just another point over on the same thing. You can do the same here also. Straddle watch kind of a thing. You can do it over here itself. Here also. So here you just need to add call and put price. This you get it here also. So let me disable this. So call and put price is there over here also. So let me 1 minute. Bank Nifty. So same call and put price also you can monitor over here also. This also is there. If you want, you can add IV also. IV also is here. That also can be added over here if you want. So IV also. Some people like to look at IV also sometimes while trading straddles. So that also is there available over here. This is straddle charts trading view beta. So here, yeah. So if you are even trading positionally here, you can probably use this 15 minutes, 5 minutes. You'll have to find some way to track trend of a straddle or a triangle, whatever. So you can do this, but start with at the money and then do whatever. But ideally, if you are trading straddles positionally or triangles positionally, see if you can somehow hedge it, because really market volatility is significant. So you have to make sure that you are safe, or at least trade a very small position size, because if market like gaps down 5% tomorrow morning, then you should be able to handle it. That is how you have to approach it if you're trading straddles.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And yeah, what did you want to discuss about this? Anything else? Any specific things you want?
No, sir, not at the moment, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Sir, in the beginning, you showed a chart where there were many strikes, and on the left hand side, call was coming, on the right hand side, put chart is coming. What was that option, sir? Yeah,
Option
in the very
snapshot.
beginning.
Over
Okay.
here, this one.
This one. This is option
Snapshot. This one.
I haven't seen it actually before.
Okay.
This seems to be very good,
Yeah, this is quite useful. Yes.
because on a glance we can see what is the strike and what the call and put is doing. So
Exactly.
we can select that strike and that call or put likewise.
Yes. Yes.
This could be helpful in naked buying and naked selling also.
Both. Yes. Correct. Exactly. Very true.
Both ways it could help, naked selling also and naked buying also.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So any other tool you want me to discuss?
सर वही ऑप्शन स्नैपशॉट में हम कैसे वो डिसाइड करेंगे कोई मतलब नेट सेलिंग और नेट बाइंग में कैसे यूजफुल रहेगा, कुछ आइडिया बता सकते हैं?
नहीं, वो जो मैंने ऑप्शन ये ओपन इंटरेस्ट का जो आइडिया बताया था, ओपन इंटरेस्ट का जो डिस्कशन हुआ था, वो प्राइस कहाँ पे गिर रहा है और ओपन इंटरेस्ट बिल्डअप कहाँ पे हो रहा है, ये आप यहाँ पे इजीली आइडेंटिफाई कर सकेंगे। ये एट द मनी ऑप्शन है, तो इसके नियर बाय आप ये इतने चार्ट्स अगर ट्रैक करेंगे तो उसमें आपको पता चलेगा। ऑप्शन सेलिंग कहाँ वीवैप के नीचे है, ये ब्लू लाइन वीवैप है, तो ब्लू लाइन के नीचे कहाँ पे चल रहा है ऑप्शन, वो सेलिंग के लिए ठीक है, तो वह वो आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं। ये दोनों सेलिंग और बाइंग के लिए काम कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे ये बाइंग का था सुबह में, ये जो ये डिस्कस भी हुआ था, ये है प्राइस यहाँ पे नीचे गया था वीवैप के और ओपन इंटरेस्ट इंक्रीज हुआ था, तो यहाँ पे बाइंग का अपॉर्चुनिटी। फिर से वापस यहाँ से प्राइस नीचे गया वीवैप तक और
तो चार्ट ओपन करके दिखाओ ना।
नहीं, वो तो यहाँ ये सिर्फ आपको ओवरऑल मॉनिटर करने के, वो तो यहाँ पे डिस्कस किया था, ये एग्जैक्टली वही तो डिस्कस किया था यहाँ, ये एग्जैक्टली
This is changing every minute, sir. The first one.
yeah, that will change every 1 minute and 30 seconds actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good is it?
Yeah. So ये
So
जो
good.
डिस्कस किया था यहाँ पे जो बताया था, ये वही है, सेम वही था वो। तो यहाँ पे जो अपॉर्चुनिटी था वीवैप के नीचे गया। 1 minute, let me finish this, then we can ask the question. So ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऊपर गया था, वीवैप के नीचे प्राइस गया था, यहाँ पे बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी। वापस ये अगर मिस हुआ तो फिर यहाँ से प्राइस यहाँ पे वीवैप तक नीचे आया था और ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऊपर गया था काफी, तो ये सारे बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज, ये वाला और फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पे ये पूरा बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी। यहाँ पे फिर से यहाँ से प्राइस नीचे आया, ओपन इंटरेस्ट ऊपर गया, फिर से यहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटी। तो जब
Okay,
भी
sir.
ऊपर जाएगा वापस अनवाइंडिंग आएगा, वो पूरे अपॉर्चुनिटीज।
सर तो ऐसा कंसिडर कर सकते हैं कि जो प्राइस अगर वीएप के नीचे आ रही है और ओपन इंटरेस्ट अगर ऊपर रहता है उस पर्टिकुलर कौन सी भी स्ट्राइक प्राइस का, तो हम वो एज अ बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी यहाँ पे कंसिडर कर सकते हैं, राइट?
अपॉर्चुनिटी होता है, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी क्यों होता है कि अगर प्राइस अगर रिवर्स हुआ तो फिर इसमें अनवाइंडिंग आएगा, और जब अनवाइंडिंग आएगा ये प्राइस और ऊपर जाने का चांस होता है, क्योंकि अनवाइंडिंग मतलब बाइंग होता है। तो आपको फिर भी ट्रैक करना पड़ता है, और जनरली आप अगर यहाँ पे बाय करेंगे और आपके लिए वीवैप के नीचे स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा आपका, तो फिर अपॉर्चुनिटीज आप ले सकेंगे और आप काफी टाइम तक रुक भी सकेंगे। अगर आपका थोड़ा दूर अगर हो तो ऐसे पॉइंट पे आप बाय करेंगे तो बेटर रहेगा, अपॉर्चुनिटीज रहेंगे। तो ये आइडेंटिफाई करने के लिए आपको ऑप्शन स्नैपशॉट, ये यहाँ पे आप सिर्फ यहाँ ऊपर नीचे जाके आप देख सकेंगे कि कौन से स्ट्राइक में वैसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज आ रहे हैं। जनरली ऐसा नहीं होता है कि आप ये इसको मिस कर देंगे, क्योंकि बहुत सारे स्ट्राइक्स में वो अपॉर्चुनिटी होता है। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ एक ही स्ट्राइक में आपको वो अपॉर्चुनिटी है और आप मिस कर देंगे, ऐसे नहीं, सब काफी स्ट्राइक्स में होता है। आप नियर एटीएम मॉनिटर करते रहिए, तो आप कोई भी स्ट्राइक लेंगे तो उसमें आपको वो अपॉर्चुनिटी आ जाएगा। ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ एक स्ट्राइक में आएगा और दूसरे में नहीं आएगा, जनरली सेम होता है पैटर्न, सब नियर एटीएम स्ट्राइक्स में सिमिलर पैटर्न।
ओके सर। सर एक जस्ट क्वेश्चन था कि ये साइडवेज का कोई भी एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं क्या, कि ऐसा सिनारियो हुआ है लेकिन साइडवेज में ओपन इंटरेस्ट नहीं बढ़ रहा है, ऐसा कुछ एग्जांपल ले सकते?
काफी वो आपका भी है मेरे ख्याल से 5th के दिन, अगर हाँ ये साइडवेज डे जो था, वैसे भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज वैसे भी होते हैं। अब यहाँ पे अगर देखेंगे, ये भी पहले बताया था, ये ओपन इंटरेस्ट बहुत इंक्रीज हुआ था और यहाँ से मार्केट साइडवेज गया था, लेकिन अब और ये वीवैप के नीचे ही है, तो ये भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, लेकिन फिर ये अब रिस्की है थोड़ा। आप यहाँ अगर यहाँ बाय करेंगे, यहाँ बाय नीचे यहाँ पे बाय करेंगे, ये पुल बैक्स में बाय करेंगे, क्योंकि ओपन इंटरेस्ट बहुत हाई है और रिवर्सल के अगर चांसेस है, क्योंकि मार्केट ये प्राइसेस बहुत गिरे हुए हैं, तो रिवर्सल के चांसेस, ऊपर जाने के चांसेस है। तो ये सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, लेकिन ये रिस्की, यहाँ पे रिस्क है। लेकिन आपका फिर भी लोज के नीचे अगर स्टॉप लॉस रहेगा तो भी ये आपको थोड़ा मिल सकता है। तो ये साइडवेज के टाइम भी होता है, ऐसे अपॉर्चुनिटीज होते हैं। यहाँ पे हुआ नहीं, पुट साइड पे आया नहीं, वैसे भी थे अपॉर्चुनिटीज पुट साइड पे भी, लेकिन ये वीवैप तक भी नहीं पहुंचा। यहाँ पे एटलीस्ट थोड़ा ऊपर गया था, यहाँ पे तो वीवैप तक भी नहीं पहुंचा। लेकिन इसमें भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज होते हैं, थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस लगता है इसको पकड़ने के लिए, लेकिन सेम पैटर्न्स तो रहेंगे। एक दूसरा और एक पिछला दिन जाएंगे, 4th के दिन, वो भी साइडवेज था। यहाँ पे तो अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी, यहाँ पे तो ये बड़ा मूव, ये आप देखिए कहाँ से कैसे बढ़ा है ओपन इंटरेस्ट, यहाँ से सुबह से। जनरली सुबह में आपको ये अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल जाते हैं और मार्केट के एंडिंग पे भी मिलने का चांस होता है। मार्केट के एंडिंग पे देखिए पुट साइड में अपॉर्चुनिटी था, यहाँ से बहुत गिर चुका है। आप अगर यहाँ पे अगर चांस लेते तो शायद आप ये ज्यादा आपको नहीं मिलता, यहाँ पे स्टॉप आउट हो जाते। फिर से यहाँ पे अगर लेते हैं और स्टॉप आपका लो के नीचे होता है, यहाँ अगर लो के नीचे होता तो स्टॉप आउट हो जाता, ये लो के नीचे होता तो आप थोड़ा कैपिटलाइज कर सकते हैं। और मेन लेकिन वो पैटर्न इंपॉर्टेंट है, प्राइस गिर रहा है और ओपन इंटरेस्ट बढ़ रहा है, यहाँ पे अनवाइंडिंग हुआ ही नहीं। जब तक अनवाइंडिंग नहीं होता है ना, तब तक ये अपॉर्चुनिटी अवेलेबल है। अगर पूरा अनवाइंडिंग हो गया तो फिर ये अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं रहेगा। ये सडन ये ओपन इंटरेस्ट यहाँ से यहाँ तक आधा हो गया और मार्केट ये प्राइस ऊपर गया ही नहीं, तो फिर वो अपॉर्चुनिटी लेना नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि वो फिर वो सेलर्स ट्रैप नहीं है अभी। ये क्या, सेलर्स सारे ट्रैप है। अगर ये ऑप्शन प्राइस ऊपर जाएगा तो फिर प्रॉब्लम में आ जाएंगे ये सब, इसीलिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज होते हैं। साइडवेज के टाइम भी होते हैं, लेकिन वो ये अलग वीवैप के नीचे ही होते हैं वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज, तो आपको थोड़ा लेना पड़ता है, वो प्रैक्टिस से आएगा। थोड़ा देखिए, ऑब्जर्व कीजिए, प्रैक्टिस से आ जाएगा।
ओके सर।
और एक बार बोलिए।
सॉरी, नहीं, ये जो अगर आप इस वन साइड ट्रेंड है तो फिर वो पहले का एग्जांपल जो मैंने दिया था, विद इन डायरेक्शन ऑफ द ट्रेंड, तो ये लेटेस्ट वाला, ये फ्राइडे के दिन का, ये ऐसे दिखेगा। सेम डायरेक्शन, अगर आप स्ट्रॉन्ग एक तरफ का डायरेक्शन है मार्केट में, तो वीवैप के ऊपर अपॉर्चुनिटी आएगा, मार्केट वीवैप तक पुल बैक हो जाएगा, लेकिन और ओपन इंटरेस्ट इंक्रीज होगा। ठीक है, तो ये वीवैप के ऊपर का अपॉर्चुनिटी है। यहाँ पे आपको वीवैप के नीचे स्टॉप लॉस लगा के आप ऊपर का ट्रेड ले सकते हैं। वही अगर साइडवेज डे है, साइडवेज के दिन दोनों साइड डीके है, देखिए यहाँ पे कॉल भी डीके हुआ है, पुट भी डीके हुआ है, दोनों वीवैप के नीचे। तो आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्या, एक्सट्रीम जहां पे कहाँ पे बहुत नीचे गिरा है मार्केट, वहां से वीवैप तक के अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेगी आपको। तो अपॉर्चुनिटी उतना ही रहेगा, तो आप यहाँ पे अगर चांस ले, आप देख रहे हैं कि बहुत नीचे है वीवैप के, तो आपने यहाँ पे बाय कर लिया और आपका स्टॉप लॉस ये लो के नीचे है, तो आपको शायद नहीं मिलेगा। यहाँ पे एक स्टॉप लॉस हिट हो जाएगा, फिर बहुत दूर जा चुका है ये, और नीचे गिर चुका है, यहाँ पे भी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी ले सकते हैं, फिर स्टॉप लॉस इसके नीचे, तो ये थोड़ा आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा, थोड़ा यहाँ तक या जो भी है, अगर आप कैप्चर कर सकेंगे, आपका स्टॉप लॉस बिना हिट हुए आपको थोड़ा मिल सकता है, वीवैप तक मिलेगा। साइडवेज के दिन ऐसा होता है, दोनों साइड डीके होता है और वीवैप के नीचे ट्रेड्स मिलेंगे। स्ट्रॉन्ग ट्रेंड डे जब होता है, वीवैप के ऊपर ही ट्रेड्स मिल जाएंगे आपको, लेकिन आपको पैटर्न बराबर देखना चाहिए। ओपन इंटरेस्ट इंक्रीज होना चाहिए, प्राइस गिरना चाहिए, ओपन इंटरेस्ट इंक्रीज, प्राइस गिरना चाहिए। ये पैटर्न हो तो फिर ट्रैप्ड सेलर्स होते हैं। ये सब सारे सेलर्स ट्रैप्ड हैं, अभी बहुत सारा ओपन इंटरेस्ट है, ये पूरे के पूरे लाखों लैक्स ऑफ ओआई है आपका यहाँ पे, और ये पूरा ट्रैप हुआ है, मतलब ये सब सेल करके बैठे हुए हैं। ये जो सेलर्स, मार्केट थोड़ा भी ऊपर जाएगा तो रिस्क में आ जाएंगे, तो क्लोज करेंगे, प्राइस और ऊपर जाएगा, तो बाइंग पे बाइंग होता जाएगा, उसके वजह से ऑप्शन प्राइस बढ़ेगा, वो अपॉर्चुनिटी कैच करना। Okay.
Sir, last time you told that you were trying to join with some brokers.
Yeah. So
I will not take that name, but you told that name also. So is it going to be early or sometime you will take, sir?
yeah, testing is going on. We are like we are getting connected to Upstocks next, and that testing is going on. So trading from the tool, and then actually connecting live data for straddle charts and all these tools, these price versus OI, straddle charts, price option chain. So all that we are getting connected and testing is going on. So we'll probably release it soon. We still need to, once everything is done, we need to show it to the broker and then get approval and all that. So we'll be doing that very soon. So
practically from your app, we could trade it. That is going to happen.
Yeah, that is there. That is definitely going to happen.
Okay.
Very soon. Yes.
Good, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, can we check commodity option chain, sir, here?
A commodity we don't have on the regular website. It is available in these live tools. So we'll provide more brokers here. Currently, Trade Genie is available with our partner broker. So we have a very long-standing partnership with them. They are actually going to come up with free instant account activation actually. So if people want to check, and that too, no fees for opening account and instant account activation. So that once they do it, so you can just sign up immediately and probably use this tool. There you have commodities and all that available in this. It's all enabled. Commodity, cash, futures, options, everything is enabled for all segments. It is enabled here. So we'll be adding more tools. There are about 5 or 6 more tools are being worked on, including the trading functionality. So all that is going to be enabled very soon. So some lot of testing is required for that, especially trading. So we are just doing that.
सर एक छोटी सी मॉडिफिकेशन रिक्वेस्ट थी सर, ये जो स्ट्रेटजी में स्ट्रेडल वॉच है ना, आपको वहां पे चाहिए। ये जो नीचे वाला ब्लॉक है सर हमारा, ये ओपन इंटरेस्ट का, इसको हम एक्सपैंड करने का कुछ दे सकते हैं क्या? ये बड़ी स्क्रीन पे बहुत छोटा वो हो जाता है, तो थोड़ा अगर मैक्सिमाइज करने का होता है ना, पुल ड्रैग एंड मैक्सिमाइज काइंड ऑफ,
ये तो व्हाई नॉट जस्ट वही यूज कर लो ना, फिर वही बेटर रहेगा, यही बेटर।
बट उसमें प्राइस का थोड़ा, ये इसमें बहुत सारे अच्छे ऑप्शन थे सर।
नहीं, उसमें सेम है ना, इसमें भी ऑप्शन है। ठीक है, ये निकाल देता हूँ। आप अगर ये एग्जैक्टली सेम है एक्चुअली इसमें, और ये कॉल
आईवी वगैरह भी आ जाता है इसमें।
आईवी भी आता है इसमें आईवी भी आएगा।
हाँ ठीक है सर, यूज कर सकते हैं।
क्योंकि इसमें क्या है, ये सब आप एक तो आप इसको एक्सपैंड कर सकते हैं।
हाँ,
इसको आप ऐसे मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं और एक्सपैंड भी कर सकते हैं, और ये
हाँ
फुल स्क्रीन ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं।
हाँ ठीक है,
पूरा ट्रेडिंग व्यू का फंक्शनैलिटी आएगा इसमें।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है। हाँ सर, alternate is good. This one is good.
Yeah.
The same thing I was thinking exactly.
Yeah, because what the issue is with those charts, those are plain image charts, so a lot of restrictions are there in that. So not, I mean, complicated functionality is not there in that.
हाँ सर, अभी फोकस वो परफॉर्मेंस और ट्रेड जीनी ये सब पे करिए, ये तो।
हाँ, correct. Okay, let me just take a look at the chat. Actually, I see lots of okay. Yeah, so many had a issue with the voice. I don't know what the issue was. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, recording. Some people have asked about recording. Yeah, recording I'll upload it later today, definitely. And somebody has asked about few brokers, Dhan and Kotak Neo. I don't know. We will approach many of the other brokers. So if whoever is ready, so we'll tie up with them and we'll make it available. They just have to give us their partner API and that. So whoever is ready, then we can just connect it. So somebody wanted CPOI difference. See, I discussed that in every webinar. What is that? If you can tell me what your question is about this, I can clarify. Somebody asked question about this. Pritam is asking about unwinding. Yeah, unwinding, you can check total PCOI is 1, definitely. So overall unwinding for whatever strikes you are looking at, this will tell you the unwinding that is happening from every 3 minutes. So whichever side you see unwinding, that is the side generally market will go. So that is one. Or you can also look at whichever side more buildup is happening. That is also true. And of course, the difference of PECOI change. This is the main indicator. This is heavily negative. So this from here itself, it is bearish. But later you will be able to track unwinding, and that will tell you which side market is going. So for unwinding, you can check this. So who had, yeah, one person is asking about premium decay on live broker, not yet done. The plan is there. So we are just, because there are a few complicated computations we do in premium decay. So with related to IVs. So we are just waiting to see how we can do that. So we'll try and do it. We'll try and do premium decay also on live.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
So in option chain, when you
Yeah.
come to options and option chain,
Okay.
there we have the here, sir, the third one. Option chain. Okay, okay. We have to see this from now on. Here in after
Yeah,
futures.
this will be better if you are. This is the older one. There are a lot more functionality over here. You can customize columns and all that.
Okay. So here we have that in the last column we have the total change in OI, right? It's the PE and CE in the older version.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go there one minute.
That was down. Yes, here total CE OI and total PE OI.
Yeah.
Right. So sometimes I watch this feature for stocks. For example, I was watching this for Adani, and the stock was coming down drastically, but still the CE total CE changes more than PI. That I mean, like in the writer point of view, it has to be bullish. So my question is, when you see such data, what is the other supporting data that we can confirm that we can add for this, that total CEOA and total POI? So because sometimes it could be even the straddles that could be getting added on both the sides. So it could be misleading on some cases when the total CE is almost double than total PE, where we think it's bullish and the markets are actually the prices are going down.
Yeah, what is going to happen with stocks is lots of institutions or large big traders, they hedge their positions using call options. So you will see that most of the time call OI is going to be more than put OI. So it is going to be tricky. So if you watch the option prices itself, that might give you some idea. Maybe premium decay might give you some idea. So, but most of the time I've seen that for most stocks, not all stocks, for most stocks, call side OI and OI change is always going to be more than put side. So you will always think that it is going to be bearish, but it might be breaking out like anything and going up. So because people would have bought stocks or bought futures and they are hedging it using options. So it happens a lot in stocks. Does not happen at all in futures, but it happens in stock scripts a lot. It does not happen in indexes and for indexes.
Any other data we can see for this, like to confirm the OI change?
You have to check delivery data also, and you have to check future data also.
Futures data can be useful. Delivery data, I'm not sure. I have not looked too much. It is available. It is available, but he's talking about intraday. So intraday, that will not be.
No, positional also it could be, sir. Positional also.
Okay, positional. Then you can probably look at delivery data over here. If you are looking at, say, click here, this delivery percent. If this is consistently positive, then this is that means lot of delivery is being taken with respect to volume traded.
Sorry to interrupt. But here you see the delivery data is increasing along with the OI change.
Yeah.
See, when price change may be going down. So
Price
somebody
is
is
this.
accumulating the price stock also in downside.
Sorry?
Somebody is accumulating stocks on delivery basis in
Yeah,
downside.
probably that is what. Yeah, because market is going down, the stock is going down, and delivery is consistently positive. So
somebody is accumulating the stocks.
Yeah, possible.
This way you can track.
Yeah, but then here the scenario changed completely on these 2 days. Significantly lesser delivery, and then market also started going down also. Overall market also started going down. Depends. So I don't know that most of the time this is the thing. See, you can look at futures data and all that and decide, but OI change for stocks is always tricky. Stocks because of huge hedging that it takes place in stocks.
Yeah, because I was doing research whether to see whether I can use the features of this platform for any kind of BTST trade on stock options.
Okay.
So that's why I was doing some research on
For
that.
that, I think for BTST kind of thing, this is probably the best one.
TST, you need to check last 30 minutes.
Yeah, last
3
at
to
the end of the
3:30.
day, what is happening based on this bullish side, if you want to do, then probably these would be your best bet. The top stocks in this bullish side. If you want to buy and sell, of course, this day was everything was down, so not a day to look at, but still, this will tell you that these top scripts are bullish. The trends are bullish. You can take a look at the charts also and see that they'll be bullish in the last 3 days. This is talking about 3 days only.
Sir,
Yeah.
just kindly tell me, these stocks, that's bullish stocks are showing that particular that next day it may bullish, na sir?
Yeah, that's the idea, because the whole point of this is we are identifying 3-day trends, and trends usually tend to continue. That is the whole point of this. So I mean, except for one day, I mean, one day it may not continue, because one day these are now for your intraday trading. So morning after 10-15 minutes you look at it, or even in the morning, actually after the first minute if you look at it, because this will take from the morning 9:15. If you look at it, the trends will be for the previous day from 9:15 to 9. You are looking at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's from 10 previous day 10 o'clock to today's 10 o'clock. So one day will check one day's trend. So one day is useful for intraday, but for 3 days onwards, it is actually looking for persistent trends. That is, trends could continue. That is what this means. Especially 3 days, 7 days, and 15 days, and all that. These are good for positional, for carrying trades. These are very good for 1 or 2 days trades, maybe, and 7 and 15 days for positional, a week to 10 days, that kind of thing. So most of these trends will tend to continue for a while. If you look at the charts also, we are talking about 3 days trends. So if they are going on, so 7 days trend, let me look at 7 days trends. This 7 days, it'll tend to continue. That's the whole point. But again, also when we are talking about trend following, it'll be good. I mean, if you just think that, okay, now I'll select these stocks, this is my favorite stock in all these stocks, then this may or may not work. The idea is that if you buy a bunch of stocks and then you hold, then most of these will continue. The trend will continue, and overall this will be profitable. Generally, that is the idea. So if you're taking few of these trades, then actually that will be better. I mean, even if you take it in cash or something, or maybe you are taking spreads, bullish spreads, so that will be better if you are looking at futures and taking bullish spreads, and over here bearish spreads.
What count taken in trend score or how?
Sorry,
what parameter is taken in trend score?
we
and
only look at price. When you say 7 days, last 7 days data is taken. Last 7 days data is taken. So this is like 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 30th, 29th, like this. 7 days data. So trend is taken, and a score is given based on this trend. Last 7 days trend. For 7 days, we give a score, and based on that, we are calling it bullish. So all these top ones will be bullish. As you go to the bottom, it will become sideways. All these will be sideways, or like trends are turning. So if you see, all are sideways. And again, at the bearish bottom also, this will be sideways. This will be sideways. All these bottom ones will be sideways. As you go up this side, it will get bullish. Bearish. All these will be bearish, very bearish. And all these will be very bullish. As you go down, it will get flatter and flatter. The trends will not be as strong. It will be like that. So same for this side also.
Sir,
yeah.
Generally, I make a list of stocks that may go up or may go down. Okay, sir. In the night. On next day, if I look in this segment, can I get immediate idea that whether my prediction is going on correctly, and accordingly I open my chart? Can we do that, sir? Suppose, sir, I have a list of 5 stocks. Okay, sir.
Okay.
3 uptrending or 3 down, 2 downtrending. According to me, if I look at the very beginning in the morning, that is 9:30, 9:45. If I get it in it's okay, it's long build up or short covering, it will be okay, sir.
No, yeah, you can look at it, but I'm not able to understand the question itself. So what do you want to find out, since you're already, you want to trade the next day, you mean, those stocks?
Yeah. I have a list of stock that I want to trade in certain way, that bullish or bearish in that particular way on the next day.
Yes, you can just click on one day and then just look at the top ones. I mean, if they are there, then those are good trends anyway. So you can either bullish side or bearish side. So you can decide on that. Yes, definitely. Yes.
Okay, sir. Sir, one thing I want to know, if we have any weight or tools that suggest that in the money call or in the money put is unwinding in a particular script, can we have any kind of such tools in future also?
In the money, the only way is to put those strikes in total P, COI, and C, wait and watch for unwinding.
Yes, sir.
That is one. The other one is to go to option chain beta, and then if you're looking at near ATM strikes, then you will see unwinding over here in the money OI change. In the money, if you want. Here unwinding is or put side unwinding is happening.
Beta version option chain is excellent in doing the such thing, that in the money call or put unwinding, or what is the status of that particular section script. Sir, but I want to know if we have any sort of such option, so that I can say that these 5 scripts or 5 stocks are in the money call unwinding, and 6 stocks are in the money put unwinding,
No,
like that.
As of now, there is nothing, no idea if we will be able to do it actually. So we'll have to see. I've at the moment, we are not tracking that data, so can't show it anywhere.
Okay, sir. Sir, sector watch, beta menu, sector watch. Kindly enlighten some words in that particular.
Yeah, sure. I'll just answer one or two questions are there in the chat. I'll just 1 minute. Santosh was asking, sir, all trading view charts on live broker data is in plans. See, actually, we still are yet to enable trading view charts in live broker data. So that is not there yet. And one other person is asking max high from lifetime high. See, 52-week high and all that, we need cash data to actually capture it. So we do not have continuous futures chart for capture it. So currently we are not showing it anywhere. So we'll try and add it later once we have continuous charts data available. Yeah, let me quickly go to sector summary. Sector, yeah, this will tell you these sectors are obviously within futures and options segment. So this does not cover the whole market as such. So this will be only for the futures, whatever futures are there in this particular segment. So you can take a look. Like few of those have only one script and all that in this. So, but if there are many, then you can probably take a look at that. I don't know what you want me to say in this. I don't know. You can. We have given price change, OI change, and build up. And based on that, if you want to focus on sector itself, within that sector you want to trade, whichever is the leading sector, then you can trade based on that. So you can do that. So if you want to trade only on the bullish side, so even on a market that is falling, so you can then focus only on these, because then these are the sectors which are still going up on a big down day. So you can focus on that. And even the put OI change, call OI change is there over there. And over here, the total net is also confirming that this is bullish. This one is not there, but these top three are bullish. And especially the top two ones are really bullish, because this is actually based on unwinding on the call side. The bullishness is there in this, but this is actually based on put side buildup. Put side buildup is there in this. So you can filter sectors by sorting it, and then you can probably focus on which are the sectors that are really moving well. That you can do that, and you can drill down also. You can go into this and see which stocks are the ones that are really moving. So these two are the stocks that are going up on a down day. So you can probably just focus on those if you want intraday. So you can do that.
Hello, Gandhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have just some few general requests regarding the two features like
So your voice is not clear.
Yeah.
Can't hear you properly.
Yeah.
Can you type it in the chat?
Okay.
It's not clear actually for some reason.
Okay.
सर ये सेक्टर वाला किधर से लाए थे?
कौन सा वाला? सॉरी,
सेक्टर वाला विंडो किधर से आया था?
यहाँ पे बीटा सेक्टर समरी.
ओके सर, ठीक, थैंक यू. तो उसमें उस पे क्लिक करेंगे तो पूरे स्टॉक्स भी आ जाएंगे क्या?
हाँ, ये जो किसी भी एक सेक्टर पे अगर क्लिक करेंगे आप, तो उसके अंदर के स्टॉक्स के डिटेल्स आ जाएंगे उसमें.
ओके.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
No, it's not clear.
Fine. Sure.
You can in sector, if you click on Nifty or Bank Nifty, you will get list of all Nifty, Bank Nifty stocks. So you can track those also. One place, and you just want to see the ones which are bullish on a bullish day, sorted by price change. You will see that all these top ones are bullish within Nifty. Similarly, you
सर ये
also have.
सेक्टर में किसी स्टॉक्स का देख के थोड़ा सा उसको डिस्क्राइब कर पाएंगे क्या? क्या उसके अंदर जैसे इसमें 5 डेज का आ रहा है, 1 डे का आ रहा है, कैसे
हाँ, इस पे
ट्रेड?
जनरली जो 5 डे का अगर ग्रीन होता है तो वो जनरली बुलिश होता है.
ओके.
और ये तो आज एक दिन का है.
हाँ जी.
ये अगर ये भी ग्रीन हो और आज का ग्रीन हो तो जनरली बहुत बुलिश है.
तो मतलब
और
उसमें हम फिर हमारा प्राइस एक्शन देख के कुछ ट्रेड लें?
हाँ, वो तो ये सिर्फ फिल्टर करने के लिए.
ओके. क्योंकि जैसे अगर आप फर्स्ट सेक्टर जो जाएं, आप एक बार रिटर्न करेंगे और बैक करेंगे सेक्टर्स में, तो जो फोर्थ वन, हाँ, इस पे जैसे हमने लॉन्ग बिल्डअप दिखा रहा है वो,
सिर्फ
पर
एक ही है.
अभी इसमें 5 डेज में शॉर्ट बिल्डअप दिखा रहा है. मतलब ये अभी कुछ,
हाँ,
अगर ये शॉर्ट टर्म में लॉन्ग बिल्डअप दिखा रहा है, बड़े टाइम में अगर शॉर्ट बिल्डअप दिखा रहा है, दैट मींस इट कंफ्यूजिंग. इट मे
काउंटर
बी
ट्रेंड
साइड,
है. हाँ,
इट
यानी
मे बी साइडवेज.
हाँ, इसका मतलब ये है कि ये जो मेनली तो डाउन मूव चल रहा है और इसमें थोड़ा आज ऊपर है, बस इतना ही बताता है.
बस इतना है. अगर दोनों में हो तो हम थोड़ा बहुत दूर की
हाँ,
पुट सेल करने का
इसलिए
सोचें.
हाँ, यहाँ पे शॉर्ट कवरिंग भी चलेगा. इसमें शॉर्ट
ओके.
कवरिंग भी हो तो फिर चलेगा, और यहाँ पे फिर शॉर्ट कवरिंग या लॉन्ग बिल्डअप हो तो फिर बुलिश हो सकता है, देख सकते।
इसमें अगर 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 हो पाए तो इसमें अगर वो स्कोर आ जाए, आ सकता है क्या सर? यहाँ पर
हाँ,
एक कॉलम और जोड़कर
ट्राई, वो सिर्फ स्कोर इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है उसका। ठीक है, बुलिश या बेरिश दिखा सकते हैं हम,
हाँ थोड़ा सा
प्राइस
सर।
ट्रेंड बुलिश बेरिश, ठीक है, देखते हैं सर, देखते हैं
हाँ
अभी, क्योंकि वो अलग से बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा उसका।
नहीं ठीक है सर, मेरी बस एक राय थी सर, ऐसा वो होता नहीं होता मुझे नहीं पता है सर।
नहीं, आइडिया अच्छा है, आइडिया
हाँ
अच्छा है, नोट
ठीक
कर
है।
लेता हूँ।
एक्चुअली सर ये जो सेक्टर्स है,
हाँ,
अगर सर if it is possible, then we can use a relative strength sector index like that, or compared to Nifty, so that we can use it as a sector strength. Matlab sir, those all sectors are looking side long build up, short covering, etc. It's okay sir, fine, but we know exactly how much strength that particular sector holds there, sir.
okay,
If we
got it.
compare it with the Nifty, suppose sir, if we have a particular number, say like that edible oil is long build up but its score is 2, and the
Got it.
service restaurant etc its score is 5, then we can immediately to position in service sector comparison relative strength, sir, that
Okay.
it's okay performing much more than particular Nifties. So sir,
Got it, got it. Okay, I'll keep in mind. We'll see what we can do. Sure. Okay, any other questions, or we can stop over here?
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
clear.
yeah. So I have some general request regarding to some features regarding just like you have in the option chain minute by minute, right?
Yeah.
So it's very excellent tool to backtest the historical data because it is minute by minute.
Yeah.
So just like you have the forward and backward buttons of 5 and 10 minutes, for example,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
if you can put the similar buttons in option or OI stats, so it will be very quick to
Yeah.
backtest the data. Because what happens if you backtest the option or OI stats data historically, time slider is very tricky to adjust.
Yes, yes. Actually, this has been noted a while ago, and it is pending to be done.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we have not been able to get to it.
Yeah.
So let me see. Let me see. It is to be done actually. This was discussed before also,
Okay. Okay.
and it is noted. I'll just remind my team once again, if there is anybody free, we will just get it added. It is to be
Sure,
added.
please. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
And in future OI scan, if you can add one column in the today's section only, that if increase in delivery only, means delivery, not delivery volume.
It's best if you can go to
Because if no,
device and check.
no, I'm talking about the intraday. If you check during the intraday, if you go to future OI scan, so for example, I'm checking at 10 o'clock. So it shows me, okay, today's volume is 15% higher than the yesterday's volume in today's section only, not the time frames.
Yeah, but the thing is, see, delivery data that we
Not
have.
delivery, sorry, I'm mistaken. I'm talking about the volume, sir. Sorry.
Volume, okay, the volume is not there in this at all.
Volume,
this we will not be able to change this tool. Actually, the way this tool is built, it puts it requires lots of computations.
Okay.
And this created lots of issues. So we are actually moving away from this. We are trying to build some alternative. I mean, similar. I mean, it's not that we'll be removing the tool. So we can add more data to this. So once we do that, once we are ready to do that, I think we'll be able to come back to this tool. At the moment, we are not touching this tool because
right.
That's this, and
No, it is excellent. Excellent. I was just wondering if you can add the volume. That's all.
Yeah, we should be able to add volume, but not right now. When we are doing a rework of this tool, we'll definitely add volume and lots of few other things also we need to add.
No issues.
We'll add it.
And do you have a time to discuss volatile skew right now, or it is too late?
Yeah, we just have 10 minutes, so
It's okay. There is no hurry about that because it is not important. I just wanted to know the right side of the volatile skew.
Yeah.
That this two, for example, we are checking T2 and T1 and T3, right?
Yeah.
This 10.89 and 11.97 are of the same strike of the ATM strike of today's.
No, these are T1, T3.
Yeah.
Are for previous days.
This
Previous
for
days, same strike.
Same strike, but it is showing no, sir. If you check the 14.76 is the ATM of this day.
Yeah.
It was the last trading day, right? 14.76.
Yeah, that's right.
But if you check that 10.89 is showing 51.800 now. It is the same strike. How come it is the same strike?
Which one? I didn't understand. 51,800.
Okay. It was a ATM that day. You were saying that? No, what I'm asking.
You explain your way.
Yeah. No, my question is that only the 14.76 is the volatility skew of the today, right?
Today it's a ATM IV of today.
ATM IV of today.
Today. Yeah.
So, but these two are not the ATM. They're the same strike,
no? They are not. They are.
Yeah. So what are these? How is this collected?
No, these are actually how
These two
the
are showing.
how the IV curve was on previous day and 3 days before.
Okay.
It is showing that ATM for those days we are not tracking. Actually, we are not marking it there.
Okay.
So generally, what is going to happen is IV is going to be there somewhere over here. The ATM is going to be there somewhere over here. Because generally, this is going to be the lowest point is going to be at the money.
Right.
IV. So somewhere over here was the ATM on that day. Somewhere over here and maybe somewhere over here. So ATM you can consider it here itself.
And means it is near a ATM only.
Yeah. So we are marking it this only for that reason. Because these are the lowest points, which means they are ATM IVs.
Understood. Fine.
Yeah.
Sir, one last request here. Please conduct the webinar fortnightly once.
Fine.
Sir,
I'll try and do it.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Kindly explain the volatility skew once more, sir. In short, if the left side is steepening, that means, sir, suppose, sir, this bank nifty, if I see on the next after the end of the Monday, okay, sir, if we see the skewness is much more, that is the next day skew is touching the 60 value, okay, sir, upside, so left side upside, it will be more bearish or bullish?
Here the idea you are getting is whether it will be bullish or that you can't say anything from here, but how it is compared to previous days. Okay, and how it has changed, how IV has changed and how skew has changed from previous days is what you can gather from here. Here it says that the IVs were very low last yesterday, previous day and 2 days ago. The IVs were very low. Now the price also has gone down and the IVs also have increased. That is what this is going to tell you. But this will probably not tell you whether it is bullish or bearish. Whether it is going to be bullish or bearish.
Sir, I have to check out one webinar with someone that left side or right side steepening is telling some truth that probably the stocks takes a movement on that particular direction, something like
possible
that.
Because if IVs are increased in one direction, it just means that the demand for options is more on that side, obviously. So that is the reason why the IVs have increased, because IVs increasing means the options have been priced higher. Options have been priced higher means they have been bid higher because the demand is more. So generally that will be the case. But from here, But here directly you can't say, because even on the put side and call side, you are seeing the IVs are almost on the same level, far out of the money on both call and put side.
Yes, sir.
So, but you can probably look at IV skew trend, this, and then try to get some more idea. Basically, here, when it is on the higher side, I mean, this is still not higher, more than 15 or 18, you'll get some idea when you look at previous days. So this will tell you whether it's on the higher or lower side. So this staying around 12, 15 over here means that it is on the higher side. The skew is on the higher side. That means puts are being demanded more. That is, puts are expensive. This is what this says. And once you come here, this says that calls and puts are more evenly priced. Generally, puts are more or less higher priced, but it will not be more than say 12 or 15%. It will be somewhere around 6 to 9% more than on the call side. So here, once it goes to zero, it means that calls and puts are evenly priced. That means actually puts are cheaper. Puts are definitely cheaper. Calls and puts are evenly priced, and probably calls will be, that means you can say relatively calls have been priced, or you can't say exactly that. Calls will be priced higher only when the skew goes negative, which will be very rare. But over here, this side, it tells you that the puts are not properly priced. They are quite cheap. That is what this tells you. So it could mean that the move is ending, that the down move is ending kind of thing. Over here, puts are priced more, means a lot of buying is probably seen, that people are building puts, and over here unwinding has happened for puts. So skew, this is skew trend over the last 5 days, and this is probably the this is the actual curve. This tells you something different. What has happened, how IVs have changed in the last 2-3 days. You can even look at the other days, 5 days, what happened 5 days ago, what happened. So these are all similar. So this, what happened on Friday was something special, because last 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, that is 1 day before, 3 days before, 5 days before, are all similar curves. Whereas Friday, it suddenly changed. The overall curve has gone up, which means the IVs have gone up. And the ATM IV, if you see, it has gone from around 10, 11 over here to about 14 to 15 nearly. And overall IVs have increased a lot. That is what this is. You can also compare it with the next expiry or the monthly expiry. That also can be done. So this also. So if you are taking trades like calendar trades and all that, you have to make sure that this current curve is higher than the longer expiry curve, far expiry curve. Because only then you have advantage in trading calendars or diagonals or whatever, because you're selling the closer one, the closer expiry, you're selling the near expiry and selling the far expiry. So far expiry, you need it to be, since you're buying, so that expiry has to be priced lower. So those IVs have to be lower. Only then it makes sense. So now this is a little bit, this expiry is trading slightly at higher. So it may not be a good idea to go for a calendar now. Calendar should have been initiated a little bit before, when these this particular monthly expiry was lower. So when you see that kind of pattern, that is a good time to enter a calendar or diagonal. And even for within this expiry itself, within the current expiry itself, if you see the curve really steepening like this, going like this, then it means that the out of the money is really expensive for puts. These are puts. This side, from the center line, left side are put IVs, right side are call IVs. The higher IVs are call IVs. So these are out of the money calls. These are out of the money puts. Only out of the money are used because the skew is basically at the money versus out of the money IVs. What is the difference? So when it is getting steeper on one side, it means that out of the money is getting expensive. So you can sell out of the money and buy near near ATM. So this is basically a debit put spread, a put debit spread. So put debit spreads will be a lot more profitable because you will be initiating those at advantage. You are selling higher IV puts and you are buying lower IV puts. So it is an advantage. So this also is there. So I mean, there is one more table pending. We need to, many have suggested that we should, this curve, is not, I mean, if we can show the data itself, like how expensive the out of the money puts are. So then it will be a lot more better because then it will be, you can, how much percentage you can compare with previous times or normal times. And then based on that, you can decide on the position. So that tool we need to build and we'll probably be doing it soon. But here, to just give you a general idea, if you see one side getting really steep, like one side line really going like this, then that means out of the money is really expensive. So selling this and buying it this here will give you a good advantage. That also is a way to.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, is it
सर
say that
मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था कि how to identify which strike cheaper and which strike is expensive. तो रेशियो स्प्रेड के लिए ये कैसे फाइंड कर पाएंगे स्टॉक से?
एक तो एट प्रेजेंट तो स्टीपर जो है ये प्रीवियस डे से कंपेयर कर लीजिए, समझ में आ जाएगा. या इन जनरल एक्सपेंसिव या एक्चुअल स्टीप अगर ये विद इन द एक्सपायरी का स्टीप तो आपको, या वो अगर डेटा अगर हम लोग देंगे तो ही पता चलेगा. तो ये बिल्ड, ये आधा डेवलप किया हुआ है, तो हम लोग इसको कंप्लीट करके हमको यहीं पे लिंक कर देते हैं हम लोग. वो
यही कि सर अपने को पता चल पाए कि ये स्ट्राइक का स्क्यू, मतलब दो डिफरेंस स्ट्राइक का स्क्यू सबसे ज्यादा है, तो वही स्ट्राइक सेलेक्ट करके हम लोग स्प्रेड बना सकते हैं,
ठीक है
रेशियो कर सकते हैं. तो
हाँ,
वो
ये एनेबल कर सकते हैं हम लोग. यहाँ के यहीं डिस्प्ले कर देंगे स्क्यू, ये साइड और ये साइड डिस्प्ले कर देंगे, वो बेटर रहेगा.
हाँ, कि कॉल साइड और पुट साइड जिधर भी मतलब स्क्यू ज्यादा होगा तो हमको रेशियो स्प्रेड वो मतलब चीपर मिलेगा.
ठीक है, ठीक है, डेफिनेटली अच्छा आइडिया है, कर देंगे. ओके सर, ये तो अब यहाँ पे रोकते हैं. तो नेक्स्ट नहीं, उसके नेक्स्ट वीकेंड पे फिर से करते हैं. तो एट प्रेजेंट यहीं पे रोकता हूँ मैं.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.